What's up, everyone? Colby Cheese here. Wanted to bring you another one of my daily game videos. And like I said in the description, actually I didn't even mention it in the video last time when I was talking about the Scrolls game. Every day I just play video games and stuff, and I don't always make videos of them. You know, I'll do my series, I'll do my Demon Souls, Dark Souls, maybe a commentary and stuff like that. But I was thinking, well, why don't I just, maybe, I play a game for, 5 hours or something, but maybe I'll just take a little bit of time and give you guys a quick commentary about what I'm doing that day. And so today I've actually been playing a game called Arena of Heroes. And this one here is like super duper early in the beta. Like they literally just opened it up for people to jump in and go beta. And these guys are a really small company. I only heard about this game because I met a guy at the League of Legends World Finals, and I think he does the Low Elo podcast, and he works for these guys now. His name's Compy, and he told me to come check out this game that he's working on. And so they're a very small team. They don't even have like a QA department, so there's definitely like a lot of bugs in the game right now, but I'm kind of getting addicted to it because it's actually really fun to play. So before I sit here and talk for like 10 minutes and not do anything interesting, let me go ahead and just jump in and show you some gameplay, and I'll kind of keep talking while I'm showing that to you. So there's two different type of game modes that you can start up. First of them is just your normal live game. So you can start a live game against someone, and it's an interesting game because it's actually a turn-based game, but with kind of a MOBA style, like a, it's obviously not a MOBA because you can't really call it that, but it's got lanes and stuff as if it were. I'm going to go ahead and show you real fast because this will be easy to do. The asynchronous game. So asynchronous game means you can actually start a match, and think of this kind of like chess. So let's do it right now. You can start a game, and what happens is, there we go. So it'll tell me I can start the game. So I'm going to go ahead and pick my heroes, and like I said, it's super early. Like this is super duper early. There's only a few heroes to choose from. So I'm going to pick my favorites. I'm going to do Junkyard, the Trash Man. I'm going to do Aaliyah. It's my supports. Aaliyah would be like my ranged AD carry type thing. And I'm going to do Max, another like AD carry type character. So let's go ahead and hit continue. I've got all the skins because I asked for them. And let's hit ready. Boom. So here we go. I started off, and now the first thing you have to do is you have to deploy your hero. So I'm going to go ahead and this is the standard start I usually do. I'll move Junkyard over to the left lane. I'll put my supports and my range carry in the middle, and I'll show you why later. And I'll put little Bunny Rabbit over on the right side. And so what happens is after the enemy has deployed, it'll send the challenge. And looks like I instantly got a challenge. Sometimes if there's no one else to challenge, it'll wait and it'll message you later saying, hey, you got someone to play. So, okay, here we are. This is the person that I'm going to play an asynchronous game with. And you'll notice, obviously, it's got the lanes like a normal MOBA. There's towers, there's little minions and stuff like that. But it is turn-based, which is really weird. And I was at first like, I don't know if I can play this, man. But after I played it, like I've been playing a lot. It's super fun. It's like really exciting to try and like out strategize your opponents and stuff like that. So, all right. So this is gonna kind of replicate what they did. So they went all mid, and a lot of people do that actually. Oh, he's trying to do this. So he's doing a strategy where he actually sends all of his guys middle, and he'll use this Tempest guy right here. He'll try and suck me in and just get some early kills or whatever. So what I'm going to do is not allow that. Luckily, I got the first turn. If he had the first turn, he would have definitely been able to suck me in and probably get the first kill like that. So I'm going to go ahead and move backwards, and we're going to just jack up his whole strategy by not letting him do that. Over here on this side, we'll go ahead and we have pretty much this whole lane to ourselves now that we don't have to worry about him having lane dominance. So I'm going to get some free experience in these lanes, and I don't have to worry about running forward and being out of moves and stuff like that. So what I'm doing right now is you get 3 turns. Oh, crap. I'm not in range. That sucks. Oh, I don't think I'll kill it. Yeah, usually you can't kill it with the auto attack. All right, so that is my round. I need to go ahead and skip these. I'm not going to do any moves here. All right, that's it. So my round is, or my turn is over, and then it has the minions go, and they'll move 2 times each, and then it'll be his turn. So since this is an asynchronous game, this guy's actually not in the game right now. He did all his moves previously, and now he's gonna get a message that it's his turn. So I'm gonna hit home, and boom, I'm back to the screen. So I can click play and go to continue, and you can see all the other games that I've got started up. So this is a game that I've got right now that's already in round 7, and I've got 45 hours to complete my next turn before I forfeit. So let's go ahead and start that one. All right, so I generally implore game strategy for the most part. It looks like, oh, actually, this is one of my older games. Okay, so this one I was practicing with new units, so this is probably going to be a shitty game, to be honest with you. Ah, crap. All right, so this particular round, I'm going to lose this chick. Yeah, that sucks. So I didn't do too well here, but he's actually behind my turret. That's interesting. So he might actually die unless he gets some creeps in there or something like that. All right, so what happened here is he's got, this is another guy that did like all of his units in the middle, and I think I messed up, and I'm using a strategy I've never used before, so this game is probably not going to go so well. Yeah, this guy's going to destroy my mid turret here. I had this little bubble down. You saw that little yellow circle. My support can make a little circle where no one can cast abilities in that area, but she was able to get enough movement distance to run right out of that circle behind my turret, and they had creeps there and people in the way, so it was safe enough for them to do that type of maneuver. So kind of sucks. Plus, I have this character that's, I don't like him. His name is Matus, and he puts this little purple thing around this bunny, and every turn he takes like a tiny amount of damage, but the guy himself just really isn't all that great. He does do something that's pretty cool, though. He can swap heroes out and with himself. So I'm going to probably do that. And then he'll just die, which is the annoying part. This ninja right here, he does a lot of damage, but he puts himself in harm's way whenever he goes in to fight stuff. So, ooh, this game is not going well at all. Yeah, this was way before I decided to use my old strategy. Ooh, it looks like my chick's back up. Let's go ahead and use her. So she's like a close ranged character. I'm gonna run up close. That's gonna allow me to hit. I'm gonna pop a stem, which gives me 2 more actions, and I should be able to take her out. There we go. She does quite a bit of damage. Boom. So destroyed that chick. That's good. That's going to give me a chance to jump back to it because I think I have one more move after that. Yep. And I can actually level up. I keep leveling up my stem because that reduces the cost on that stem ability. And ninja is leveled up. I'm actually going to send my ninja into the back. He's level 3, so I can't get all the way. I'm going to stay right about here. And the next turn, you know, even if they come back, I'll be able to do a little dash. This thing does quite a bit of damage. The plan is to kill him with that. So here's what I'm going to do now, though. I'm actually going to swap these guys out into my turrets, which is pretty hilarious. So I'm going to swap them out into this turret, which is not so unguarded as this one is here. So this is probably going to be the guy I want to move. This guy here, he's like the tankier. Or I could probably move Junkyard. Junkyard's a pain in the butt. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll move Junkyard. I think that's fine. Okay. Junkyard does a lot of damage. Whoop! So there we go. Pretty cool little thing. He actually does better if you synergize him. So like if I had my my little support chick up, then I can have her right here. Like right here. And then I would swap myself here. And her basic attack, when she attacks, she knocks enemies back, so I can like boop, or I knock him this way, boop, knock him like even farther into my base so he couldn't get away, stuff like that. Now the unfortunate part, when I do that little transplant thing, it uses all of his moves up, so he is out of turns at this point. I'm gonna have to actually let them. They're probably gonna kill him. To be honest, these creeps are gonna kill him. Creeps are really strong in this game, to be honest. But all right. Alright, let's just move a little bit. Alright, that's pretty much it. So that's it for that turn. So that's the asynchronous mode. It's actually really cool. I like it because I can play this game in between playing other games. You know, I'm like, oh, I'm going to go play a couple rounds of the game. Oh, I leveled up for some reason. How did I level? Did my turret kill? No? What's going on? Let's watch what the minions are doing here. Minions are doing a lot of damage to stuff. The minions actually already almost killed this guy. Bunny's really low. He's pretty much gonna die. Oh yeah, look at that. Turret doing a lot of damage. Okay. Go home. All right, so that's pretty much it for this. I'll come back and hopefully I win this game, but I'm doing really bad in my normal strategy. So I am gonna play one more round. Let's see how this one is. Oh, actually, that's all I've got. So, well, I wish I had more to show you. So I'll probably go ahead and switch to some of my other footage. I'll just record over some previous footage that I've had and give you guys some ideas of what's going on there. Okay, so now I've jumped into a live game that I've been playing, and this one I'm actually in round 9, so this one is not like asynchronous. You can't just jump out anytime you want. You have to go through it completely, and if you're out of time, you're just going to have to surrender. So anyways, this is a game where I'm using the strategy that I normally use with, you know, the characters that I think synergize fairly well, or at least one of them. I have 2 different strategies that I use. Oh, what is that? Oh, that was his bunny. What is his bunny doing there? I guess I'm trying to remember what's happened so far in this game. Okay, so it looks like he just killed my guy close to my turret, but he put himself in harm's way. My creep killed him, so that was basically we had 2 bunnies facing up against each other, and that lane to the right. So now it's my turn again. This is round 9. All right, I only have 2 minutes to my moves, so I gotta be fast. So we've got our character just respawned here that died previously. This is my little, I think her name's like Lily or something like that. So she's got this really long range attack that does a crap load of damage, and it can hit multiple targets. Pretty damn OP if you ask me. So what I've done is I'm going to pull in her Lily, or their Lily I guess you should say. And it looks like I still got 2 attacks left on that guy. So instead of attacking her, I'm going to attack their Tempest guy, get him down. Use the regular auto attack since I'm already in point blank range with my Junkyard. That'll take down Lily. Boom. So that character is out of the way. You get quite a good amount of experience. You see 22 experience. You don't get very much if you kill level 1 character. So at early levels, I'll usually just kill creeps for XP until I get to like level 3 or 4 or something like that. Then I'll start hunting down the enemy's heroes. So I'm going to send Junkyard back to the lane to continue farming and get those creeps to push against the turret. Let the creeps kill the turret. And we're going to send up our angel here. And hopefully I can do enough damage to kill this guy. If I don't kill him, the creeps will kill him, and I won't get as much XP. You do get some global XP for killing these guys, sorry, if you don't kill them, if your creeps kill them, you'll get global XP, but it's way less than if you had actually done it yourself. Same thing with creeps. There's no gold. You can't buy items in this game. But anyways, so it looks like I wasn't able to do any more attacks on him, but the creeps, as you can see, boom. They have 2 moves each, and therefore those ranged ones right there just popped them down. So that's two enemies I beat in that round alone, and then his bunny died from the last one from trying to attack me. So I'm going to keep leveling up that little long-range nuclear strike-like thing. That's pretty much like my bread and butter part of my strategy here is using really long-range attacks. Junkyard, once you level it up, has a really long-range laser. Not anywhere near the range of Lily's little poisony thing that you saw me shoot. But it's still pretty good, and it does a lot of damage. Okie doke, so we're gonna... One thing I like to do, so this little angel chick that you see floating around, I keep her in the middle, and she will support all 3 lanes. The way she works is that she's got this group heal spell that heals anywhere from 30% to 90% of max health depending on the level. So I'll level it up to like the 50% mark, and then start leveling up one of her other abilities. Because normally when I heal someone, I mean, I'm only around 50% health anyways. And if for some reason I leveled up and some guy's like really about to die, then I'll level up to the 70% mark. Anyhow, what I'll do is I'll have people attacking in the left lane and the right lane in the middle. And if someone gets a little bit low, like Junkyard here, see how he's gotten a little bit low, I'll click on my angel, send her over, and then I'll use the group heal, boom, heal him back up, and they'll just continue fighting in the lane. So it's kind of like my form of lane sustain. She's really, really good for that. She's also got an ability that allows her to put this consecrated ground. Nobody can attack inside that consecrated ground. All right, so my bunny's back up. He's only level 3, so he's actually doing kind of crappy right now. We're going to need to get some champion kills on him or something in order to level him up faster. For now, we'll just send him over back to the right lane, let him start farming some stuff. Most of the units, their normal attack isn't very good. So you'll notice it took me 2 auto attacks just to kill a creep. And normally that sucks, but because of the fact that he's melee, so you have to run all the way up to the creep, hit it, and then if you want to put yourself in a safe distance, you got to run all the way back. So that could be a problem. All right, there's 3 minions over there. Of course, they're gonna have 4 turns before I can fight them again. So you'll see they get 2 turns from me ending mine. So they're moving up, doing their thing, fighting each other, etc. And then he's going to do his turn, and then they'll move 2 more times each. So I think the turret's probably going to kill most of those creeps. So that's a lot of lost experience I had over there. But it was worth it. I still, like I said, I killed all those little, all of his guys in the middle here. So I should be coming back pretty well. I've got 4 kills total this game to his 2. He killed 2 of my guys, obviously. And in order to win this game, it's kind of difficult once you get, you know, pretty much in a position where, well, I'm already going to win the game. It's hard to finish it. So try not to judge the game too harshly right now based on what you see, because again, this is like a very small team and it's extremely early on. And I've been talking with some of the developers and they're telling me about some of their goals. They're planning on, you know, they're trying to make the games shorter. Because right now they can last between 30 minutes to an hour. They want them to last like literally only 20 minutes. So they're doing little small things like reducing the amount of time each player has, reducing the amount of time it takes for the creep. You know, you see the creep wave, that takes a little bit of time. So they're trying to reduce all that stuff, and also some balance changes here and there. And there's not a crap load of strategy in the game just yet, just because of the fact that there's only, you know, a limited number of champions. But it's awesome because with the limited number, oh, there you go, there's the heal that I was talking about. Look at that, it's awesome. I'm already back to full health. But anyways, back to what I was saying, the champions have so many different ways to synergize with each other. So you saw earlier that Matuskai, he can swap champions, the enemy champions in, and do some cool stuff like that. The ninja, I didn't show you this, but the ninja can swap your own allies. So you can have somebody who goes up point blank range, use up all of your moves, you know, all 3 of your moves, and be like in a bad situation, but do a lot of damage because of that. And then you can use your ninja to swap yourself, put them back in safe distance where the ninja was, and then you can use the ninja. He has this dashing attack that he'll attack everything on his way, so you can dash backwards back towards safety. And so there's all these cool little synergies you can do with various champions. There's this mage called Evron, and he can blow himself up, which is hilarious. So you can use see that little guy that's dead on the ground right there with the sword, the yellow guy that looks like a paladin. He's got an ability that can pull in all the units within a pretty decent radius around him. So you can use that to pull all the units in, and then Evron, after using like 5 of his other abilities, he gets these things called unstable stacks, and then you can explode yourself, doing just a crap load of damage. And if you're at max X, you actually kill yourself as well. But you can do enough damage to do damage to them without killing yourself. I think if you have like 3 stack, I can't remember the exact number to do just enough damage to not kill yourself. But either way, it's really cool. You do a lot of damage, so there's a little bit of synergy with that. Overall, there are some quirks in the game, some bugs and things like that. And normally, if this was like a fully released game, I'd be like pissed and I'd be like, man, screw this. But I can see that there's going to be, or at least in my mind, a lot of potential for fun to play this game in the future, especially since it's very casual. And you know, the developers, they stated that they're meant for this game to be just something you go play and just kind of have fun with, in between maybe solo queue and League of Legends, or in between doing something else. Maybe you can actually play it on your iPad, actually. So you can do the asynchronous games. Maybe you're going downstairs, you're watching a TV show, but you're also playing this game, or you're eating or cooking some food or something, waiting for something to heat up, playing around real fast on your iPad. And then you jump back on your PC, play a live game. So there's all these little possibilities. It's really fun. I've never in the past been, like just recently, like literally just very recently, starting with when I started playing XCOM a while back, I've never been into turn-based games, but I'm starting to enjoy them. I mean, maybe it's just, I've never given them a chance to begin with because I've always thought they were just stupid. But I played XCOM, I thought that was great. And this game reminds me of a mix of like League of Legends and XCOM, and that's great. it's definitely not anywhere near the style of any other turn-based game. Like most turn-based games have like specific tiles that you can run to and things like that. So there are some things that I actually don't like about this game. Like sometimes I misjudge my distance that I'm gonna have to be able to shoot. Like right there. Like if I had moved just a pixel, not that far or whatever I should say, I wouldn't have been able to reach that enemy to shoot him. So you have to be. I mean, that is part of the skill, sure, but it also, I think, as far as a design decision, I kind of don't like certain aspects of that. But either way, I mean, I'm looking past it just because the game is fun. What are some other things? There's some other small things. Like another thing I don't like, since it is a turn-based game and it relies very heavily, like every single move and decision and attack is very critical and important. They do have crits in the game, which I think is a completely bad design decision. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but in my head it doesn't make sense because it's like you have these very specific moves you can do, and then I can shoot that that long range thing, that green thing that my Lily chick shoots, and it'll do a crap load, maybe like 200 damage. But if it crits, it'll do like 300 damage. It'll just one shot anyone. It's really dumb in my mind, especially since you can shoot multiple targets. So you can if another people are close, you can basically one-shot 3 people from across the map or something, which it's very rare that will happen because it's like a 10% chance. But still, the fact that it can happen in a turn-based game, I don't like that. Other than that, though, like I mean, that doesn't really even matter because this is all balanced stuff that they may completely revamp a lot of the systems later. There's so many different things they can do to make this game fun, and they're looking for feedback for community. So hopefully you guys can like it. It is an open beta. It's a free-to-play game, and so you can go play it right now and check. You can check it out. Arena of Heroes. I would definitely like to play with you guys. Even the friends list is kind of, it's still real beta right now. You can only chat in game, and I've actually had trouble adding some friends. So overall, it reminds me back of whenever I started playing League of Legends. Whenever it was first in beta, like. I don't know if you played League of Legends in beta, but it looked way, way different than it does now. Like, the graphics were much crappier. The UI sucked. I mean, not to mention the fact that the LoL client itself was terrible. I mean, it still kind of sucks because it's a Flash-based client, but they've really improved it a lot. And in that sense, this game reminds me of that because LoL was an extremely small team when they started out, and so are these guys. And it's kind of cool because they're actually in Austin. I live in San Antonio, like 2 hours away, so it's pretty neat. Some somewhat local developers. So okay, so back to the game here. Let's see. So this is my junkyard guy. I can probably go ahead and use 2 tight pinches on this thing to finish it off. I don't need to use abilities. Normally, if I want to kill it quick and then get back, I'll use the little laser thing to kill a creep and then run away. But I actually want that guy to run up closer to me so that I can pull him in and do some good damage. Right here with my button. Oh, lucky! Not always can I kill an enemy with 1 auto attack. That's another random thing, and I don't like, is that sometimes this bunny will one-shot a minion, sometimes he won't, and I don't really know what decides that. There we go. Got it again. I think maybe it is level. Maybe it does a little bit more damage as you level. Like, not every character can do that, but he seems to do a little bit more damage and get more range as he levels. I don't know the exact specifics of all the characters. I just know what's good generally. All right, so we're going to take out some more of these creeps. You get like 5 XP for every creep that you kill, which is it adds up, pretty sure. It adds up quite a bit because killing a like level 4 or 5 enemy gives you about 22-ish XP, somewhere in that range. So kill yourself 4 creeps, boom, that's like getting a kill. Obviously you want to get kills because that's going to cause them to not level up. And once you get level 8, 9, 10, that's when you should be able to start pushing through their turrets, killing them, and getting to their base. All right, so now I've laid down the concentration, and they cannot perform any attacks while they're inside that little bubble. Now, if you're inside that bubble and they step right outside of it and they have a range attack like Lily, then yeah, they'll be able to hit you. But if there's like an AoE that lands on the ground, you can't shoot that inside the bubble. So there's certain things that that applies to her. But essentially, I laid it down because I used all my turns on Lily, and I couldn't move her backwards, and I didn't want her to take any extra damage. Okay, So let's see what he does. We're up in round 14 right now. And I feel like I'm doing fairly well. I'm level 7654. His characters... Actually, his bunny is much higher than mine. Yeah, I didn't do very well with my bunny. I got him destroyed. Ooh, he's actually going to get in range to kill me. No, I mean, not kill me, but hit me. Oh, he got a crit. Screw that. Screw you, man. That's what I'm talking about. I hate this crits. Luckily, it wasn't like enough to really like make me rage or anything. It wasn't so much damage that I'm just going to get destroyed in one hit. That bunny actually has a really strong attack. It's like this. You have to be kind of point blank to use it, but it knocks them back and does a crap load of damage. It's a really nice finisher as well. So I'll use that a lot of times, or I'll try and save up my mana to use that, I should say. All right, let me drink some water. All right, his Tempest, which is that Paladin guy, he's only level 4. Oh, wow. Okay, so overall on the left side there, I did a good job of denying his little dwarf dude. I don't actually remember what his name is, Gnome Beard or something. I don't know. Anyways, he's only level 2, so he's not doing so well, and he's gonna be a lot easier. Well, he's extremely tanky. It's even at level 2, he's still hard to kill. He's got so much health, but he has a little bit less move speed, which move speed in this game just means you can't move as far per move turn. And but he does has this thing that's pretty cool. So I've seen someone do it. I've only seen it once, but I guess they knew about it. So there's a combo you can do. You can make this little circle appear around you with that dwarf guy. If anyone walks into it, you slam down on him and do like a really large amount of damage. Circle's not very big, and most people are not just gonna walk into that damn thing. But what this person did against me, and it one-shot me completely, was he's got another ability that causes him to rocket a really long distance and hit somebody. So it's kind of like a really long range leap type of thing. And I was just barely in range for that leap, so he turned on his little circle thing, leaped to me, which caused the circle thing to go off. So he hit me with the leap damage, which is a lot already. And then boom, that little circle drop down thing hit me. And then he used just a regular auto attack, since at that point he was out of mana, to knock me back and finish me off. So it was a really nasty combo. Gonna be a little bit hard to pull out because when you pull on that little circle, you get like less move speed, so he can't really run as far as well. All right, so we're gonna kill a few more creeps. My goal normally is to try and let the enemy make mistakes. So I try to kind of learn the move distances and the attack distances. My goal is to move just outside of range of where they have to, if they want to commit to attacking me, they're going to put themselves vulnerable to a counterattack. So in this particular case, I'm going to go ahead and use that finisher that I was talking about earlier. Boom! So I use a regular attack just to whittle him down, make sure that the finisher is actually going to work. I didn't want to use that big attack first because it would knock him back, and then I wouldn't be able to reach him with my normal attack. So you got to kind of be strategic with the way you use those. Another thing that is strategic in this game as well, I just remembered after seeing that, is since killing heroes gives you global XP, sometimes if you're about to attack people in multiple lanes, but you know you're going to kill one hero with another character, you want to kill that hero first before doing the moves on your other character, because you can kill them, level up your champions, and then like make one of your attacks stronger, and then go through your moves and attack in those other lanes. So that's definitely another layer to the strategy to consider. So I don't know. I mean, this game, it's really fun. It seems like really silly and simple, and I mean, obviously the graphics are not like, oh my god, legendary, this is like Crisis. No, obviously not. But I don't really care. I mean, this crap works on your iPad, for goodness sakes. It's fine. I mean, all I care about is gameplay, and this game delivers on gameplay. So so overall, I'm kind of looking forward to, you know, watching the changes they make. I'm really looking forward to seeing them add new characters. I want to see some more like spellcaster type champions. There's only Evron right now is only like spellcaster. Everyone else is like tanky or support, or you got the there's like the 3 AD carry types. You saw the Cameron chick, the one that has the cooldown refresh, the stim pack thing from that previous round that I showed you guys. Obviously Lily, which is my favorite because she's got that super OP long range attack. Oh, there it is. There's a little rocket jump. So he did his rocket jump, and then now he's probably going to run away from me. Oh, no, he actually knocked me away. So his auto attack is the same as the angels. It'll push people away when you hit with it, and it does a pretty decent amount of damage too. So instead of him running away, he decided to get in a little bit of extra damage. That could put him in a bad situation, because if you see there, after his round is over, my minions get 2 moves each. So I think that ranged minion might turn around and hit him. Yeah. It doesn't look like it did. Okay. Oh, well, there was a melee minion there, so that hit him for 56 damage. That's a lot. So, this guy looks like he's getting impatient. I think he knows he's going to lose. Yeah, sometimes if you know you're going to lose, people will surrender. So here we go. I can use Magnetic Pulse to pull this guy in, make it harder for him to escape. There's the range on it, you'll see. Or I can go ahead and use this other one that does quite a bit of damage, my Regurgitator. And I can hit him from right there, boom. And that's one move. I'm going to move up closer, and let's just do a tight pinch. Bam! Oh, what? Are you serious? Oh, come on, man. Well, it doesn't matter. He gave up anyways. Well, that's fine, guys. That's long enough for this video. Maybe I'll do some more on this later. The games are pretty fun, and I've had some really cool strategic moments that I've done in the past. So, anyways, thank you for watching, and